Hello class, and welcome to a tutorial on Canva that will hopefully turn your thumbnails for your individual YouTube channel into works of art. If you're like me, you're somebody who just cannot begin to easily work Photoshop. I was not trained on it. I do not know it, but that doesn't stop me from having dominant thumbnails on my YouTube channel. Just a quick word. The reason why I'm teaching this class for the first time ever this summer is because I have a YouTube channel that, like you, started with 0 subscribers. In fact, I didn't have 50 subscribers until like 5 years in. Some of you already have more than that, so kudos to you. And so basically, I transformed what was a channel reviewing Oreos and pizza into a Marvel Contest of Champions gaming channel in my free time when I wasn't teaching college classes at Oklahoma State. And I now went from 50 subscribers in 2 years to 33,000. And I made probably about 15 cents collectively on my videos to about $30,000. There is real money to be made on YouTube. And I wanted to transform this class into something that you could actually use in your life, unlike what the social media class was before, which is basically you taking PowerPoint notes and textbook notes about what social media is and the importance of it. You're the social media generation. You could teach that class probably better than I could. So instead of wasting your time and wasting your money with a super expensive textbook, why not make a YouTube channel and at least experiment? And that brings us to Canva. This is confusing because you work on Canvas, C-A-N-V-A-S. So this is Canva without the S at the end. You want to start a Canva account from scratch if you don't already have one. And then when you scroll down, you'll see I use this thing every day. Look at all these beautiful thumbnails that I have made in my life, in my free time. Pretty dang easy. Again, I don't know Photoshop at all, and yet here I am making all of these hundreds, if not thousands now, of thumbnails in 2 years. And I want to teach you how to make this kind of thumbnail today in this tutorial. So the first thing I want you to notice is at the top right of the screen, it says custom dimensions. The two numbers you're going to want to memorize are 1280 by 720. Those are the standard I almost said definitions. That's dimensions for those of you who are trying not to record a tutorial at 7 o'clock in the morning. Those are the standard dimensions of a YouTube thumbnail. That will get your YouTube thumbnail to be filled in the right amount. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a new design. And here we go. It's going to start with a blank white canvas. So now what I'm going to do is personally, I am going to do two things. You can go to background and you can find all these awesome free templates. So this thing's pretty cool, right? It's stars. Whoa. Oklahoma wishes we could see those with all the flooding we've had recently. I'm going to keep this star look, but you can go and you can do anything. Anything. You can scroll down. There's all these free things. How about this one? Want to leave your thumbnail alone? You can use that one. But yeah, go through. Find everything you can that you like, but I'm going to go back to these stars. Now, I'm going to make a thumbnail about what's called suicide masteries for Marvel Contest of Champions and what champions are best with them. And that involves a couple of key champions, which I'm going to go to images.google.com, and I'm going to search Omega Red MCOC. I'm going to find him. Now, notice, if you have an image and it has a background that is technically white, it's probably a transparent background, and you can see these checkerboard boxes that show that. I'm going to save this as Omega Red on the desktop, and then I'm going to look up Ghost MCOC. I found another ghost photo. Pretty cool. Save image as Ghost MCOC, and then I'm going to go to Corvus Glaive MCOC, and what do you know? Same thing. Now I'm going to go back to my untitled design, which right now just has stars. And I'm going to go to Uploads. And when I upload an image, I'm going to go to all three that I'm going to hold down the Command key. I'm on a Mac. and I'm going to upload all 3 of them. If you're not able to do that, just do them one at a time. And notice, because they're transparent, and if you don't have them as transparent, I would Google image, whatever image you're looking up, with transparent next to it. And I'm going to just have these champions on the screen. Boom, boom, boom. Now, this guy's arm, not ideal. It's cut off. So I don't want them to see that. Looks pretty awkward. So I'm just going to move them like I would, say, images in Microsoft Word over. Now let's say that I think that this guy, Corvus Glaive, should be in front. Well, on the top right it says position, and I can go forward or backward. If I do forward, he'll go forward, obviously, backward, backward. So there is a way that you can absolutely change around your images. Now also keep in mind you can add text or elements. So let's say that I want to add text. I'm going to add a heading, and I'm just going to say Suicide Mastery Champs. You'll notice you can't see this text because it's black and the background is dark. So I'm going to go up here to the colors, and I can do any color I want. Now the white text probably is going to look the best, but I can find any color I want. Go pokes, I should say. And then if you want any shade of a color, you can just go to that plus sign. You can kind of experiment, and the cool thing is the text changes in real time with your ability to select it. However, I'm going to go back to this, and I'm probably just going to go to white. Now from there, I can actually make it bigger, right? I can move it around just like I could the images, and if I don't like this standard font, I can go and I can select any of these fonts. This one looks kind of cool. It says Toy Box. Talk about a blast of the past. So yeah, if I want to add any special anything, any elements, you can search the icons. I'm going to search for a line, and I'm going to insert this line, and I'm going to give this text a kind of a cool little thing. See how much better that looks with the little line underneath? Even though sometimes my teaching can be a little out of line, if you know what I'm saying. And then I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to shrink it down, and now we've got a double line going. Now if I wanted to change that color, I could do the same thing. And I think the red might look good, so I'm just going to go to red. Boom. And I'm actually filming this on Memorial Day. Red, white, and blue. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. So why not copy this, shrink it down a little more, make it down there, and then we're going to find a nice little shade of blue. How about that? Real red, white, and blue. America. Okay, there you go. And if I want to just select everything and move it, I can also do that. And just move it down by highlighting it all by itself. Again, we don't want Omega Red to reveal that his arm is not quite cut off, so we're going to move him down a little bit. But there you go. I may actually use this thumbnail later on, as early as today, certainly this week, with a new video. So trust me, it's not just me doing the tutorial for you. This is something that I'm going to use for myself. And thumbnails are the key to success on YouTube. They are the equivalent of a headline in your article. Thumbnails, along with the headline that you have with your video, really is the key to whether or not someone clicks on your video. So let's say that I want to make this a thumbnail. Well, you'll first off notice thumbnails are the key to success on YouTube. What does your eye look at first when you click on a video? Is it the thumbnail or is it the headline? My guess is it's the thumbnail. The thumbnail, the picture, the 1280 by 720 is what interests you. So you want to make your thumbnails creative, and you will be graded on whether or not you spent time trying to have a creative thumbnail and not just some screenshot that was taken of your video that YouTube automatically recommends when you upload your footage. Now, when you go to uploading, it's going to say video thumbnails, and it's going to give you some recommendations. But when you change image, that's when you can bring in a custom thumbnail. Now, there's two ways that you can download the thumbnail. You can go to share or download, and it'll say PNG, and I would recommend that, and you can download that there. And it'll say preparing your design. It even gives you an inspirational quote. Or, at least if you're on a Mac, what I do to save time is I go Shift Command 4, and I'm just going to take a screenshot of my thumbnail. I'm going to start at the top left corner and go all the way to the bottom right, and that is going to save me a lot of time because I don't have to worry about downloading anything and opening it. Screw that. So I'm going to go back to my thumbnail, and then even though this is for a different video, so I'm not going to do it, when I go to this screenshot, you'll see, boom, the thumbnail is automatically ready for me to upload. I'll hit open, it will change, and then I'll hit publish. Canva, not to be confused with Canvas, is such an incredible user-free program that you can use for a variety of things, not just for YouTube thumbnails. You could use it for, I've had students use it for wedding announcements, right? Graduation invitations, resume building. It is just an incredible free program for you to use. And we love free, especially in online classes, because let's be real, you don't want to buy another $150 textbook to sell it back for $3. So there you have it, class. I hope this tutorial was helpful. I'm going to throw this video online and then post the link to the Canvas homepage so that you can hopefully learn Canva on Canvas. Otherwise, hope you're enjoying the class. Have a great week. Keep in mind, more details will come on all of this as I upload more assignment details and get you all into partners. Have a good day. Take care.